But yeah, but isn't their biggest competition Wolf Run right now? Or
I,
I assume. I don't
yeah,
think
it's
anything
that's a
else.
bitch of a matchup. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And yeah, they lose. Like Wolf Run's going to lose Prime Time, Slag Storm, any other Titan they run.
Yeah,
They get Worm
Inferno or
Coil,
Elish
that,
Norn,
Solemn. Just,
Speedlands.
yeah, pretty much everything.
Yeah, most of the
So,
deck's gone.
so what do you think they're going to do? Watsy has to do something, right? Like make it fair. Or it'll just be
You
all
you
Delver,
would
all the.
think that. You would think that, but uh, no, they're just gonna be like, "Fuck you, make another deck."
Yeah. Yeah.
um, be creative.
Yeah.
I mean, Wolfrun's gotta be used. I mean, it's still used in red green aggro. Red green aggro may just be the red green deck. Wolfrun may not. I mean, nobody really uses the Ink Moth combo with Wolfrun anymore. Like people go for quicker kills. Kills. Oh gosh, my voice cracked. Um.
They lose all. Well, they'll probably remake a board sweeper for sure. But
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, I guess that was the biggest edge. And Bonfire of the Damned, they'll have that.
Yeah, that's pretty hot. I love that card. It's very. I wasn't convinced on Miracles right when they came out, but they've grown on me a little bit. Some of them, most of them,
I didn't expect Bonfire to be the pristine
the
one.
go-to card.
$26.
Well, I don't think people understood. I know I didn't. That it's like it's not your stuff. It's hard to think about sweeping someone for like five, even if it's just for five, and like all your stuff is still there, and
And they lose 5 all.
yeah, and you lava axed them in the face, and they lost a couple dudes, if not all their dudes, and then you alpha strike, like
Pretty good. Pretty
just
good.
wins games.
So Delver, do you think they'll ban Delver though? For standard?
I don't think it. If it came, if it was a one drop for 3/2 flyer, then heck yeah, ban it. But it's not. It's still a 1/1 first. Like
I know. But
you
it's
have to
still
set up
a huge flyer.
just just because like people can set up the deck to flip it more frequently doesn't mean it's an overpowered card. Like
That
there's
seems
still
like a
ways.
Wild Mikado situation though. And that was in Modern. They banned
No,
it in Modern.
but all you do is fetch lands to make it bigger.
Yeah, so all you
Just
do
fetch
is
certain lands.
just flip over your
All you
first card and you're like,
No,
what do you
it's not
want?
like that. It's not that easy.
Every time I play against it, that's
I mean,
what happens.
you can either flip a land or your sword or whatever your sort of artifact equipment of choice is, and any of your 8 creatures you have.
I think when I
Angels
played
and
against
Geist
them, they were
and
just
another
holding
Delver, don't
Laundry
flip
in
it.
their hand and just like peeled it off the top. Just scooped it. They're like, oh, flip, kill you.
When there's so many answers for it, like I don't see why it's that big of a deal. Like I've played games where I'll have 3 Delvers on the field and they don't flip for 10 turns and I just lose.
Well, you're just bad.
No,
How did,
my bad mojo.
yeah, how did you have 3 Delvers?
Free ponder. I mean, it just happens like that. You can set up your percentages. Like, I think my deck when I played it, I don't play that much anymore. It had like 33 to 35% chance to flip every turn, more or less. I mean, every time you draw a card, that percentage changes. But with the 60 cards, it's like 33 to 35 that it's going to flip. But some games you just never hit that percentage. It just sits in that other like 66.
Flip the flop. That's all you do.
It's not that easy. I promise
Delver.
you. I promise you, if you played it, like you get that, you get the nuts
Well,
sometimes.
I played it.
Sometimes
I played it
you'll-
once.
you'll
Blue red,
you'll
and it was
Delver.
either I flip the switch and it's go time and they lose, or I flip the flop and I die.
Yeah, that's how it is. Why would you ban that?
Because that only happens to me flipping the flop. Everybody else flips the 3/2 flyer, turn 2 every time. It's brutal. And it's in like every deck. Like that's why, like when they banned Jace, is because he was in like every deck. I know the Stoneforge thing happened too, but like they were putting him in black, blue, rug, blue, red, everything, and now Delver is in every color as well. Like it, I don't know. They just need to get it out of here.
It seems like
Lingering Souls, like they got rid of it for block, but they didn't get rid of Delver. Think how much more fun than it would be without Delver. That's all I'm saying.
it wouldn't be fun. But think how many, like, in other formats, how many, like, cheap spells people use. There's not a format that's just, like, dude-based. Just all dudes all the time. A lot of decks play a lot of spells. Sadly, it seems like this like, whole Innistrad block is just, like, bunches of dudes.
Yeah.
So they're very dude-heavy. And I don't like that. Like I miss having like a tier 1 deck that's like Pyromancer Ascension. Like,
You think Pyromancer was tier 1? That's awesome.
Okay, maybe not. It was fun as shit, I'll tell you that. I love that deck.
Definitely fun, but I don't know how tier 1 it was.
It was still
But
a
anyway,
deck. You could run it in your FNM
yeah.
and be okay. You can't run Burning Vengeance. You get the piss beat out of you.
Yeah, because that deck sucks.
Even when like John Rush is running freaking Giraffe Messenger Obliterator copy deck. Which should never win. Doge, Sever the Bloodline.
Breakdancing John Rush.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be
My favorite.
He's gonna be our Chris Lansdale. Shout out to 18. We're gonna have our own I don't know, pincushion to poke needles into. But oh gosh. We'll have to get him on here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna bring people from our local card shop to just
Yeah. You can tell us
good.
about your deck, and I'll tell you how
bad it is. No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
But
I
yeah.
just got opinions. So what do you think's gonna replace the Titans when they finally get the fuck out of here?
I don't know. It better be something good. Or, like I said, Delver will run wild. And then,
Well, I didn't even get to play with them for the whole complete 2 years since I started right when they got reprinted, pretty much.
you didn't play Valakut or anything like that?
I played against Valakut for like the first month. Or no, M12 came out, so it was like 2-3 months. Yeah, I beat it with Red Deck Wins. It either got me on like turn 4 or 5, or I got it on turn 4 or 5.
Oh. Well, that shouldn't happen. But you had, back then, there was a really strong Red Deck Wins, too, though.
Well, I just ran all burn spells. Well, Goblin Guide was there.
Yeah.
Goblin Guide did work.
Classics.
Well, when I went against Valakut, they didn't have the Overgrown Battlement. Is that the walls that tap for mana?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I didn't go against that, I won the majority of the time. But when I go against that, it's rough. It's rough.
Can't get through the little walls? Little 04?
The little 04s. Yeah, well, Lightning Bolt wasn't tight, but it only did 3 damage. So,
Whatever. Lightning Bolt.
combust for a green creature. Get there.
I don't know. But I don't know what's going to replace the Titans, just because WotC was very clear that that was too powerful.
I want to see the Drogskull Reaver see some play.
What was that, like an 8 drop or something? Or
I think he's 7.
8?
He's 7.
Turn 7 against Delver? I don't see how that happened. How you survive that? Or get that far anyway.
No, well, you're running a control deck. I mean, it's what? Just gut shot it. Tragic slip it.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, it's a 7 drop. But I mean,
7 drop.
I guess it's in 2 colors that you can't like get to really fast. I don't really
Yeah.
ramp to it, but like I
Was it
think
the whole
the card's
15,000
awesome.
thing?
3/5 double strike, draw a card every time he does damage. Pristine Talisman draws you a card. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely good, but just getting there seems the problem.
Yeah.
There would be some awesome blue ramp spell. That'll be awesome.
I think Grizzlebrand is definitely going to earn his place, or if he hasn't already, I know he has in Legacy. Just watching tournaments, but
Man, those dredge decks,
he's so freaking good.
pretty cool. Is he a 7 drop or the 8 drop, right?
He wrecks in Reanimator. The matches I watched just took over the game.
Are they
Like,
running
I'm going to go to
standard?
1 and draw 14 cards because I'm getting ready to lose, so I need to draw my answer. So I'm going to draw like half my deck. Okay, there's my answer. Like,